News 8 teamed up with Emerson College to conduct an exclusive poll of New Yorkers about COVID-19. People across Monroe County were polled about everything from mental health to how their elected officials are handling the crisis. And they also had plenty to say about school closures. Kayla Green joining us live now from our remote studio. And Kayla, it turns out that we're a divided bunch when it comes to schools closing and then reopening.
Yes, Maureen, the response is mixed. And as you mentioned, the governor announced today schools will be closed for another 2 weeks, extending that until April 29th. Another big announcement today, June Regents exams are canceled. So according to the poll, people seem to be split when it comes to the question of students returning to school in the next few months or ending the school year for the rest of this year. Going into week 4 of distance learning, students, teachers, and staff alike are feeling the impact of this new normal.
As an educator, I really hope we get to come back, and I know that every educator, anybody that works in the school system feels that way. You know, we miss our students greatly.
Thomas Putnam is the president of the Monroe County Superintendent's Council. He's not alone in wanting to go back to school. Across New York State, a combined 52.9% of people want to see students return to school at some point in the next few months. 47.2% think schools should stay closed for the rest of the school year. Spencer Kimball is the director of Emerson College polling. He says while closing schools gains support quickly, the reopening is much more split.
These are very long-lasting impacts, these decisions. Remember, these are real people. These children are in school. What happens to the second grader? Do they move to third grade? Do they go back to first grade? What happens to the pre-K? Do they get into the school system?
The Monroe County numbers show even more people wanting students to return, with only 39.6% of people wanting schools to stay closed. On the latest news about Regents exams being canceled, Putnam tells students not to worry just yet.
You know, I can tell you now that graduation, anybody who's waiting for a course, is one Regents exam they might need to graduate. I would say there's no need to be concerned. I know that New York State Education Department is going to make sure that whatever is put into place doesn't harm our students.
He says there's still a lot of questions when it comes to the Regents exams, and officials from the New York State Education Department say they'll be giving schools more guidance on that tomorrow. Live in Rochester, Kayla Green, News 8.
All right, thank you, Kayla.